sharp rise in jet fuel prices, driven by the US-Israeli war on Iran, is shaking the global aviation industry, forcing airlines to increase fares and rethink their financial outlooks. Fuel prices have jumped dramatically in recent weeks, climbing from around $85 to $90 per barrel to as high as $150 to $200, putting pressure on airlines where fuel can make up nearly a quarter of operating costs. But one question is that, why has jet fuel become so expensive? A major factor is continued disruption in the Strait of Hormuz, a key global shipping route for oil. Restrictions on trade through the strait have significantly reduced the flow of supplies. Despite ceasefire extension, announced by the US President Donald Trump following mediation efforts by Pakistan, both Iran and the United States continue to limit ship transit through the waterway.
The issue with jet fuel at the moment is twofold. On the first hand, it's actually about pricing of jet fuel, which has gone up exponentially because of the issues in the Strait of Hormuz. Normally, the majority of the world's effectively jet fuel comes through that region. Now, interestingly, it's not only about it coming through in terms of delivery, but the refining of jet fuel is what's important, because normally the raw crude would come through the Strait of Hormuz, but it needs to be refined at refineries in the Middle East and then sent through to international airports for use by airlines. That's been heavily impacted because of the conflict. So first, the price of jet fuel went up. On top of that, we now have issues around supply. So it's a little bit of a double hit when it comes to jet fuel. That is going to impact prices for travelers and simply pure availability, which impacts now aviation schedules.
It's pertinent to note that before the conflict began on February 28th, the strait handled nearly 20% of the world's daily oil supply.